Mr. Beast.
How many times do you get to cheat before it counts as cheating?
Once.
Get your hands off my purse.
You need to make a good impression. No, what if they need to make a good impression on you?
Imagine the nicest guy you've ever seen in your life. Mr. Beast built his whole image on helping people, right? But somehow every good deed
comes with a thumbnail.
It comes with like a timer or a sponsor or like 100 million views last I checked. So the question is not, does Mr. Beast help people? Like, duh, yeah, he does. We can all see that. Yeah, he does. But the real question I have to ask, and I'm asking you, is when charity becomes content, who is really being helped the most? Really quick, this is Character Catfish, where we take the image someone is known for and we compare it against what we actually see. And Mr. Beast, he might be the perfect example for a person whose image is kindness, but whose empire runs on attention. Let's get straight into it, okay? Mr. Beast gives away money. And I mean, he gives away a lot of money. He pays for surgeries. He helps build wells. God bless him. He helps strangers, like just for no reason. And that part's real. Like, that's real. But here's where it gets a little bit complicated. You know what I mean? Why does the help always have to be filmed like it's some type of game show finale or something? And it's always accompanied with like some like sad piano music, like a slow zoom and somebody's crying and then this huge big reveal like,
here's $10,000, strange homeless man.
And I'm sitting here like, I'm happy for them. Like, I really am. Like, I can't look at someone getting something that they really, really need and hate on that. But why do I feel like I'm watching kindness with like a production budget? You know what I mean? That's a catfish if I ever saw one. The image says, I just want to help, right? But the format says we need retention, we need emotional payoff, we need like a strong ending, you know what I mean? And that doesn't automatically make the help fake. I'm not saying that makes things fake because that's, you know, he has a production team around him at all times, but it does make it content. Can we agree on that it makes it content? Mr. Beast doesn't just donate money. He donates with a camera angle. That's the problem with what he does. And I've noticed that from day one when he started doing these types of things. Now let's talk about the Beast games, right? This is where the nice guy brand ran into a different kind of conversation. You know, this is when I really started to question exactly who was behind the personality or the character called Mr. Beast. In 2024, contestants filed a class action lawsuit connected to the production of Mr. Beast games, right? Allegedly, there were some issues including like mistreatment, you know, inadequate food and medical care, unpaid wages or expenses, and unsafe or hostile conditions is what they said. Those are allegations, by the way. I'm not saying that any of those are true, but you know, the legal process matters. But the fact that this became part of the public conversation is important, okay? Because now the image is not just Mr. Beast helps people. Now the image is bumping into Mr. Beast also runs massive high pressure productions, and that matters. Because when you scale from YouTube challenges, like just regular play around YouTube challenges, to a giant streaming competition show, lives will be changed forever. Let's talk about Lunchly for a second. Mr. Beast teamed with Logan Paul, all right? That should be it. I should be able to close this out right now, right? For Character Catfish, but we're gonna go further. He teamed with Logan Paul and KSI on a packaged meal brand marketed as better for you than alternatives like Lunchables. The product got hit with criticism over like nutrition claims and mold allegations after people online claimed that they found moldy cheese in some of the packs. Like Forbes and other outlets covered the controversy and all of that. You know, and it became like a big thing. Now again, claims and individual reports need to be handled carefully because we're not saying that any of this stuff has actually been, you know, proven true. They're just claims. But, you know, for the rant's sake, The point is simple. When your audience includes a lot of kids, every product you sell carries extra responsibility. You can't just, you're not just talking to children in your videos anymore or making content for children to watch on YouTube anymore. You're actually selling them, or you're selling the families who have these children who love you food now, right? So that creates a whole other issue. You cannot be the wholesome guy and then jump into the lunchbox business with Logan Paul and KSI and act shocked when people start inspecting the cheese like they're in CSI. I mean, that should come with it, right? That's not just a snack anymore. It's a snack from MrBeast. Now we have to talk about the Ava Chris Tyson situation, right? In 2024, Ava Chris Tyson left the MrBeast channel after allegations surfaced about inappropriate online interactions
with the kiddos.
Okay, MrBeast publicly said he was disgusted by the allegations and hired independent investigators, according to Variety, all right? Now, let me be clear about this. That does not mean MrBeast is responsible for other adults' alleged behaviors, okay? But it does affect the brand. Let's be clear about that, because MrBeast is not just one guy anymore. You know what I mean? It's a whole, like, machine. He has friends, employees, contestants, products, brands, sponsorships, like kids watching them. So when somebody close to the brand gets caught in controversy, people are not going to just brush it under the rug. They're going to be asking questions like, how much did the company know? Like, how fast did they respond to it? How safe is the environment? Then this is what happens when you build a brand on trust. When your brand is all about safe for everybody, the people around you cannot be moving like they're on side quests without supervision. You are responsible for everybody around you now. And then there's the whole philanthropy angle, right? That's where MrBeast gets a little bit interesting for me. That's where I kind of sit on the fence with him, because two things can be true at once. He can help people, and he can also benefit from helping people. Those are not opposite things. A 2024 academic paper looked at MrBeast's philanthropy in the context of broader debates about modern giving and public-facing charities. Other researchers have also discussed how his model uses YouTube attention and ad revenue to fund the philanthropic content, all right? In normal language, the kindness is part of the engine, guys. The views fund the help creates more views, the views grow the brand sells more products, and then the products fund more videos. It's like a giant MrBeast loop, right? A very smart loop. Like, let's not get that confused, but it's still a loop that he created. So when people say,
why are you criticizing him? He helps people.
Like, I get that. And sometimes I struggle with that myself. Like, should I be like worried about whether or not people are watching the help that he's giving people? But the question is not whether help is happening or whether it happened. The question is, what happens when helping people becomes the content strategy? What if that's part of why or when or how you help someone? You know, MrBeast found a way to turn generosity into content and franchised it, right? That's either a genius, like next level type thing, or it's the most polite hustle I've ever seen. And then there's the nice guy angle, right? This is the heart of where the catfish character claim comes into play, right? The public image is he's this great, nice guy, right? He's so generous. He's a generous guy. He's changed people for the better. He's changing people's lives. But the full picture is more complicated. He's also a businessman, a producer. He's a product seller, like a brand strategist. He has like his own competition show that he's the creator of. A person whose entire empire depends on attention. So when people act like he's just like handing out money out of the pure goodness of his heart with no business benefit behind it at all, that is too simple for MrBeast. That is what the catfish and catfish character actually means. Image is clean, but the machine behind it is dirty, it's complicated. MrBeast is not just a nice guy. He's a nice guy with a marketing department. Remember that when you see him. This is a large conglomerate. This is not just a regular guy anymore. The MrBeast that you've known and loved all of those years ago, who was making all of that good content,
that guy's gone.
This is the corporation called MrBeast wearing the mask that you remember. The bigger MrBeast gets, the less he can hide behind that mask. The less he can hide behind, I'm just a YouTuber. That era is over. At this point, MrBeast is not a YouTuber anymore. I do not consider MrBeast as a YouTuber. He is Disney. He is Marvel. He is one of the biggest corporate. He's Walmart. He's the biggest thing that has ever come across this platform ever. And there's probably never going to be anyone that ever surpasses him because of the level that he's reached. So is MrBeast a catfish character? In my opinion, yes, he is. Because when kindness becomes content and content becomes business, the question changes. It's not, did he help this person? It's, who benefits the most when he does help and it goes viral? And that's the rant. Thank you so much for getting this far into the video. Of course, we have more videos like this to come. If you really like this video, please give it a like. Hopefully you do subscribe in this video as well. That would mean the world to me. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys in the next Character Catfish, regardless of whether or not MrBeast hands you $10,000. Remember one thing and one thing only. Hey, you're Rant.
Woke up in a millionaire mood, millionaire mood.